figure out this live jazz really fast. All right. Hello, 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 everybody. Happy Monday. Happy Halloween. I'm going to wait a few minutes and see if some more people come in. I know the two people that are in here right now. One is me, so I don't know who the other person is. But hello, hello, happy Halloween. I could not get the camera situation figured out in enough time, so sadly, no costume on camera today. Maybe next week or sometime later this week, I will have time to figure out the camera situation now that I have two cameras. Once I figure out the camera situation, then next week, definitely going to try to be on camera. All right. I'm going to go ahead and give my disclaimer. Tell you guys what kit I'm working on if you can't already tell, or if you haven't been in any of my past live streams for the last couple of weeks. But disclaimer first, because my channel is not meant for anyone under the age of 18. It's not meant for pearl clutchers, negative Nancy's, bad vibes, bad energy. None of that is allowed here. Also, this is a 420 friendly channel. If that's going to be a problem for you, that I may or may not be smoking during this live stream, then this is not the live stream or the channel for you. But if you're not any of those things, I hope you stick around, grab whatever craft you're choosing to do, and I hope you enjoy. Like I said, happy Halloween. This live stream probably won't go for 2 hours today because I do have to take the younger of the Mohegans trick-or-treating today, and we're probably going to leave close to 6 o'clock. So my live stream will not be 2 hours today, but whatever. Excuse me. Disclaimer out the way. Kit I am working on, still trying to finish up Amber Starlight, Diamond Art Club by Kelly Horton. It is discontinued, sadly, but I'm doing this for the Diamond Grandma's Fall Y'all 22 event. No, I'm not going to finish, clearly, but I cannot finish this canvas without, I can't start a new canvas before I finish this one. It's just something with me. I don't know why. I can have a ton kitted up at once, but I need the storage containers, so whatever. We're going to try to finish this one hopefully by next week, because I've got two canvases that I want to try to do. I know for sure for this coming month in November, I want to do Diamond Grandma's birthday event that she's doing for November, which is hashtag DG birthday 22. I believe the theme is landscapes, and I also want to kit up the Train of Dreams so I can start on that for my younger two boys' bedroom. Y'all know I'm not doing no Christmas events because I don't have any licensed Christmas artwork, so whatever tools I'm using, same old pens, because like I said, I'm trying to get done with this canvas, and it seems to be taking me way longer than I expected. Now if you hear my son in the background, please just ignore him. He's doing his own thing. I don't know what's going on in the comments. Can't see them. Whatever. If you're commenting, I apologize. But like I said, I'm using a range of pens right now. Using a different range of waxes, from Patty Wax to Crashly's Rivet Stick It. Hey Jen. To Patty Wax and the banana nut bread scent. So yeah, I'm all over the place with the waxes and the pens because I'm trying to finish this. I don't know what's going on in my throat right now. The brain fart. The multiplacers that I'm using are I believe 3, 4, 5, and 6. And the section that we're working on, I want to say, give me a second to find, because this canvas didn't come with the stickers you had to cut yourself. They weren't pre-cut, and it was a gift, and she had already taken the smaller sticker and stuck it on the box. So I believe where I'm working at is like somewhere right here, like around by her face, at the top of her staff or whatever that's called. Um, the topic today, now that I've gotten all that other crap out of the way, I was supposed to do this for Storytime Saturdays, but you know what? I didn't feel like doing a Storytime Saturdays this week, so I just didn't. It's a Halloween tag. Yes, I forgot the channel that I got it from because I never plan anything in advance. So shout out to whoever I seen this on, whose channel I seen it on first. I don't remember, but if I figure it out, I'll tell you guys. But basically, I believe it's like 30 different 30 different Halloween or horror type of questions that I wrote down, and we're gonna answer these questions. Now, I was supposed to do this in costume. I know, promises, but I couldn't figure out my damn cameras on StreamYard and YouTube. There was so much of an echo, I couldn't figure it out with the AirPods. It was just too much. So I said maybe we'll try again next week. So sorry guys if I'm not in costume. If you don't know where our costumes are, check out my Wiccan chat from last week, last Friday. I'm going to be a wall socket, or where you would plug in a USB or a plug. My husband is the plug and the USB cord, and my son is going to be Superman. That's what he chose. The one of them chose to be Superman, and the other one wanted to be Spider-Man. They went with a superhero theme. Um, as far as my other kids, they're doing their own thing this year. They're older. They didn't want to go with us to go trick-or-treating. So I'm not going to force them, nor am I going to beg, because the less kids I have to watch, the better. Thank you. I'm getting there. I'm over halfway done. I want to kit up Train of Dreams so freaking bad. And my husband's just like, you've got two other storage containers under your table. Why don't you just kit it up? And I'm just like, because I want to use my Elizabeth Ward system. I want to use that because although Train of Dreams, I believe, only has 50 or 60 colors, that's a big painting. So the little pill bottle containers are not going to be big enough. Not that I think they're going to be big enough. So I'm just going to keep chugging along until I finish Amber Starlight. I did take the plastic off because I don't know if it's an older kit, or what glue they were using back then, but you could pull the plastic back, do a little bit of it, put the plastic back on there, and then when you come back in here to pull the plastic up again, it's like you got to have the jaws of life to pull the plastic from the damn canvas. So I just took all of the plastic off when I got the release papers in the mail from Crashly. I just ripped off the plastic and I just covered it with release papers, because what I'm not going to do is fight to get the plastic off of the painting. I have the same problem. I'm having the same problem with Soulmates. I just kitted it up. I haven't even sectioned it off or anything. I just pulled up the plastic to check the glue, and I'm guessing because it's an older canvas, it's doing the same thing that this canvas was doing. So more than likely, I'm going to tear the plastic off of that one too, because it's just too much for my anxiety. I just don't got time. All right, so we're going to get started because I don't have much time. The first question in this Halloween tag is favorite horror or Halloween themed song. and I'm probably gonna sound so typical. No, it's not Michael Jackson's Thriller. Don't go clutching your pearls yet. Honestly, I like the song "The Monster Mash." That's got to be my favorite Halloween one. I don't know why, but it seems like you either hear that one or Thriller a lot. And honestly, I'm a Michael Jackson fan, but not very much so of that song. Um, so there's that. Don't come for me, you Michael Jackson fans. I said I was a fan. I said I didn't like the song. Yes. See, you feel the same way I do, Jen. I think Monster Mash is the best. It's the perfect song. Um, Next question. And if you guys want to answer these questions in the comments, you're more than welcome to. That's why I decided to do it on live instead of doing it on Saturday because I figured today is Halloween. Why not do the Halloween questions? Number two, name something you wouldn't want to run into in a dark forest or an abandoned building. Hell, anything, honestly. But if I had to choose to run into, not to run into a particular um, monster or ghost or whatever you want to call it, I wouldn't want to run into, well, you can't pick two. It's only be one. Well, if it's only one, I'm going to say Michael Myers, honestly. I would have said Jason too, Jason Voorhees, because they just never die. You kill them and they just never die. They come back. So I would never want to run into either one of them. Either one of them with Michael Myers probably being at the top because Homeboy is still making movies. So and I'm 30. Good into my 30s and he's still making movies. So homie ain't dead yet. I don't know. I wouldn't want to run into him anywhere in the dark or an abandoned building. I wouldn't want to run into him on a busy fucking street. Next question. Have you ever played with an Ouija board? No. No, ma'am. Nope. Nope. Not happening. I know better. Kudos to the ones that have the balls to play with the Ouija board or quote unquote try to communicate with the other side. But no, I'm not inviting that type of crap in my house. No, thank you. Um, but like I said, if that's your jazz, that's your jazz. But I know better. Next question. Favorite horror monster or villain? Ooh, my favorite for sure, and call me crazy, I was born on Friday the 13th. Everybody would think that it would be Jason Voorhees. No, not at all. My favorite is Pinhead from Hellraiser. Now, if you don't know who Pinhead is, you're probably not old enough. Two, don't watch the new remake on Hulu. Go watch the old ones first because they're probably better. But Pinhead's definitely my favorite horror monster or villain. Pinhead for sure. Don't know why, just like him. Next question. The creepiest thing that ever happened when you were alone. Shit, that's all the time pretty much. And I'll just say weird sounds. I always hear sounds. I don't know if it's the weed I'm smoking all the time or because I live in the country, but I'm always hearing weird sounds. When my husband's not here and it's night and everybody else is in the bed, I lock all the doors. I go through the house and check the windows because I'm just that type of person. I don't go investigate nothing. Um, Kudos to the people that have the balls to do it. I mean, we own a handgun respectively, and I still won't go and investigate shit because it's just not me. Um, Next question: if you were dared to spend the night in a haunted house, would you do it? Honestly, depends on the circumstances. Like, what type of haunted house is it? What's haunting it for one? That's a good question. Um, what's in it for me if I actually make it through the night, and if I choose to stay. There's a lot of questions that need answers before I can fully answer that question. But I'm just gonna go and say I'm gonna shoot the shit and say yeah, because more than likely I probably would, especially if there's some money involved. All right. Next question. We're on number 7 out of 30. I will try to put the link for the questions in the description box. And am I going to write them out? Probably not. No, it's a lot of questions. I had hell writing it out myself. So, but I will give you a link. I will give you a link. Number 7, are you superstitious? I'll say yeah. I'll say yeah, and not in no fault of my own. My father is from Louisiana, and he has always been very superstitious about just the weirdest things, like you can't whistle in the house, it'll make your teeth fall out. I don't know why you're not to open an umbrella in the house, but you don't open an umbrella in the house. His favorite was if if one of your kids is walking too fast behind you and you're in the store and they happen to catch the back of your heels, like the back of your heel with their foot, we're always patting my dad 3 times on the back really hard because apparently that's the thing. You can't be on the back of the heels of anybody. Um, Definitely don't sweep anybody's feet. That was definitely a thing. Why? I probably know, but I don't remember at this point in time. But so yeah, definitely superstitious. I won't allow a lot of those things in my house. I don't know why. Just call me crazy. But it's still not allowed in my house. I don't care. So yeah, I'm definitely superstitious. Um, Number 8, do you ever see figures in your peripheral vision? No, and nor do I go looking for them. Next question, which urban legend scares you the most? Honestly, I'm gonna have to say Bloody Mary for sure. Um, I don't play with those mirror games like Candyman and Bloody Mary. I don't. We're not gonna do those mirror games. I'm not a huge fan of them. Can I watch the Candyman movie or the Bloody Mary movie? Yes. But can I be around anybody that's trying to play the game or play with the game myself? No. I will be out there quick, fast, in a hurry. I don't even know how to drive. And I'd be in the first thing smoking, whether I had to drive it or not myself. Because, yeah, we're just not doing that. Number 10. Do you prefer gore or thrillers? Mm, I'm gonna have to say gore because at least with gore, I'm not getting scared as much. Thrillers are meant to scare the shit out of you, and I don't think I could handle that. But I do love going to scary movies, no matter how scary they are. The scarier, the better. Number 11. Do you believe in multiple dimensions or worlds? Yes, I do. I don't know why. A lot of the answers to these questions, I do not know why I have the answers I have, but I definitely believe there are other worlds or other dimensions for sure. Honestly, I don't want to knock anybody, but common sense or even common school knowledge would tell you that there's maybe some hint or some type of extra dimension or world. I believe there is. Whatever. We're not gonna. That's not what we're here for. We'll save that for another day. Number 12. Ever made a potion of any sort? No. No, I haven't. Unless cooking counts, then yes, multiple times. Um, Number 13, do you get scared easily? Easily. Yes, yes, I do. I'm not even gonna try to lie there. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Number 14, and this one's funny. Have you ever played Bloody Mary? No, and I never will. But if you have, and you're still alive, let us know how that game went in the comments. You know, I've got questions that need answers if you actually ever played that. Number 15. Do you believe in demons or slash the devil? Demons slash devils. Yes, I do. Honestly, I believe if you believe in God or a higher power or a higher being, then you have to believe in that. And, the same goes to say if there's good, there's evil. If there's evil, there's good. Whatever. Next question. Number 16, you're home alone, but you hear footsteps in the house. What do? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm going to grab my cell phone. I'm going to go to the nearest room with a lock, and I'm going to lock myself in there. I'm going to call 911. I just told y'all, Sam don't investigate. Sam don't go find out nothing. Not going to. Exactly, Jen, exactly. Go hide. That's exactly what I'm going to go do. Number 17. If you get trapped in one scary house, which would you choose? If you could get trapped in, no, scratch that. If you could get trapped in one scary movie, which would you choose? Can't even read my own writing. If I could get trapped in a scary movie that I could choose, well, it has to be scary. It can't be a comedy. Um, I would have to say, honestly, uh, no, I wouldn't want to be in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. No, mm-mm. I don't want to be in Nightmare on Elm Street because I like my sleep. I'd definitely be a girl that tripped and fall and fell and got caught, so I couldn't be in any Friday the 13th or Halloween movies. Um, Fuck it. I'd say Chucky. Let's go with Child's Play. I think that's the only one I might have a smidget of a chance of surviving. Because everything else I'd probably be too slow or too high to even make it through. So I'm gonna go with Child's Play. Um, let's see, number 18. If you could only wear one Halloween costume for the rest of your life, what would it be? I'm gonna go with an Egyptian princess. I think I already had that one picked out when I typed out that one. But yes, I would definitely go with an Egyptian princess. I mean, why not dress up like a queen or a princess if you got to wear that for the rest of your life? Number 19. Would you ever go to a graveyard at night? No, it's not. No, no, it's not meant for that. I'm sorry. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. It's a hard no for me. Can't do it, won't do it. Uh, Next question. Number 20. In a zombie apocalypse, what is your weapon of choice? Huh. I want to say a gun, but I feel like that would run out of bullets. So I'm gonna say a machete. Yeah, I'm gonna go with machete. I mean, it's a zombie apocalypse. You got to take their heads off. You don't want a gun because you might run out of bullets, and then if you run out of bullets, what are you gonna do then? But at least with a machete, all you gotta do is worry about the blade getting dull, and I don't think that'll happen for a while. Next question, 21. Would you rather go to a Halloween party or trick or treating? Ooh, that's a tough one. That is a toughie. I want to say trick or treating, but then I want to say the Halloween party because that's where all the food and, of course, the Halloween party is going to have candy too. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Halloween party. Halloween party for the win. Um, Next question, number 22. You're in a horror movie. Are you the final girl, the first to die, the comic relief, the skeptic, the smart one, or the killer? Hands down, I'm either the smart one or the killer. Because I can't be either one. I'm not funny. I can't be the comic relief. Um, I'm definitely a skeptic, but not skeptic enough to get killed. So, and clearly the skeptical person get killed. I don't want to be the final girl. I don't want everybody to leave me. Everybody else is dead. So, yeah, I'd rather be the smart one or the killer. You said the killer or the comic relief, Jen. But that was a good question, though. That is a good question. But yeah, I would definitely be the smart one or the killer. I couldn't be the comic relief. I don't think I'm that funny. Now, I think we're on to the last stretch of the questions. Number 23. Do you watch something happy after a horror movie to sleep? No, I'm not at that age anymore. Um, I don't allow my kids to watch anything super scary because one, I don't want to be up all night. and my two younger boys, I don't pretty much let them watch any scary movies at all, really, because my 4-year-old, he's still scared of the dark. Um, they have to sleep with the TV on in the room because if not, if he happens to wake up in the middle of the night and it's completely dark, he will flip out. Like I'm talking about full blown scream and flip out. So, but next question. Whilst watching scary movies, are you the type who yells at the characters, the person with their eyes covered the whole time, or the person who falls asleep? I'm definitely the person that yells at the characters. Oh, I am a screamer. I'm definitely the one yelling, hey, don't take your stupid ass in there. See, I told you don't take your stupid ass in there. Now look at you, you're dead. That's definitely me. For sure. Number 25. We're almost done. I went fast. Are you the one who gets scared or the one who does the scaring? I'm definitely the one that gets scared. I'm not good at scaring people. Number 26, favorite scary book. I'm gonna go old school and probably say a fan favorite. I'm gonna go with Goosebumps. Best books when I was growing up. Next question, 27. How old were you when you've seen your first scary movie? The very first scary movie I can remember seeing, I don't remember what age I was. I'm pretty sure I was pretty young because this is actually one of the scary movies that to this day I cannot watch by myself because it scares me. I don't know if it's the man's laugh or what, but I believe it is called Dr. Giggles. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but I cannot watch that one by myself. And there's another old school one that I just can't watch at all. It's called The Dentist. Ooh, I'm a dental assistant and I can't watch that movie. I mean, I watch teeth get pulled on a daily basis, but not in that way. Cannot watch that movie, will not watch it. Um, but those are the first two scary movies I ever remembered ever seeing. Um, Hi, Robert. Now, 28. What was your first Halloween costume? Now, you guys better love me for this one because I actually called my mom to figure this out. Um, and there was five of us, well, four of us at the time. And she said my first Halloween costume was actually a Dalmatian dog. Now she does not have the picture because I asked. Yes, Dr. Giggles. You look him up, Jen. I swear, look him up. Now, if you're triggered very easily, I don't watch them because you never may go to another doctor or a dentist ever again. But they are some crazy. Matter of fact, hold on. Well, let me answer these last couple of questions and then I'll pull it up on Patty for you. I call my iPad Patty. I named it. Don't judge me. Okay. Yeah, my first Halloween costume was a Dalmatian dog. That was my first Halloween costume. Number 29. What are you going to be for Halloween this year? I said in the beginning, but if you guys didn't catch it, I am going to be a socket or a wall plug with the USB option as well. It's going to have a USB plug option on it. That is my Halloween costume. It is a part of a couple's costume. My husband is going to be the plug and the USB cord. And number 30, last and final question. If you could have a spooky Halloween pet, i.e., like a black cat, an owl, a bat, a rat, or a wolf, what would you pick? And I'm honestly gonna go old school, pick a fan favorite. I'm gonna go with the black cat. That's it. That's what I choose. Don't come for me. That's what I choose. Black cat. And that was all 30 questions. Like I said, um, I will link those questions or the link to those questions in the description box after this video is over because clearly I can't do it right now. All right, give me a second and I'm going to search up Dr. Giggles so I can show it to Jen. I'm going to show you Dr. Giggles and The Dentist. These movies, oh, traumatized my whole fucking childhood. But they're good movies. They're really scary. All right, Jen, I hope you can see this, but this is Dr. Giggles. It came out in 1992, and it was basically about a doctor. Um, I guess he was taking after his dad. His dad would steal body parts and things from people and try to fix his wife, basically. Creepy movie. The dude himself, like the one you see here, he had this creepy laugh. And I think that's what I didn't like. The laugh is what got me. But that's Dr. Giggles. Um, and then I'll show you the dentist. They had a couple of sequels to the dentist, but I'll show you the first one. And these are older movies, but they're good movies. Fatal for purchase. I would not purchase that. This is The Dentist. This movie was basically about a dentist that found out his wife was cheating, and it started with her. I believe he actually pulled all of her teeth out without anesthetics. So yeah, definitely you can see why those would traumatize a kid. I'm just being honest. They traumatized the hell out of me. Yeah, yeah, you see what I mean, Jen? Those definite hell no's, but those are good fucking movies. Don't show them to your kids, though. I would not recommend showing them to your kids. Now, you and the hubby or your partner watch them on a night when you don't have the kids or your kids aren't around. But those are definitely not movies meant for the kids. They were traumatizing. Um, I grew up in a different. I grew up in a different generation, so our parents were like, shit. Well, it can't be no more scarier than what they already going through. I mean, I don't know. I was a 80s, 90s baby, so we grew up kind of rough. Yes, I definitely suggest checking them out. Definitely suggest checking them out. They're, like I said, even though they scare the crap out of me, they're good movies. I'm not gonna lie. I might try to watch The Dentist tonight and try to get my husband to watch it with me when once we come back from trick or treating and get the kids to bed. I don't think he's ever seen it. It's a lot of stuff that he hasn't seen that I've been trying to get him to see. We did go to the movies yesterday, though. We did go and we went and seen Black Adam in IMAX. Need more wax on here. It's just acting crazy today. But and it was good. I'm not gonna spoil it. It was good. It was worth it. Although I wish they had made a 3D version, but it was definitely worth it. Next movie we're probably gonna go see is Black Panther. And my husband already thinks I'm crazy because I want to dress up, but I'm sorry, this is a thing. This is a thing. Um, I'm big. If you guys didn't know, we're big into Marvel and DC. My husband's more into DC. I'm more of the Marvel fan, only because I really like Batman. Don't care for Superman. I like Wonder Woman. Love Aquaman. Flash ain't that bad either. Cyborg's okay. I mean, I can name a couple of characters that are all right in my book. Even the characters in the new movie that we just went and seen, the characters that we seen in Black Adam, they were pretty hot. But I'm just not. For me, I've always Marvel. That's it. Baby Groot. That's all I have to say. All I gotta say is Baby Groot. That's it. So, but we have a couple movies we have planned to go and see this this coming up month. It's a couple he wants to go see. I know there's a couple I want to go see. Um, we try to go to the movies at least once or twice a month. I'm not big on dates. He is, so I let him drag me out to the movies every now and then. So I don't like people. If I could stay at home and smoke and just watch the movie at home, that'll work for me. I don't know why nobody has created a movie theater where you can do your marijuana, because I mean honestly they've got movie theaters where you can drink, so I think it should be a thing as long as it's legal in the state and the person is a card holder, or a certain age limit is only allowed in. But don't let me go trying to come up with ideas for somebody to steal it because, I certainly don't have the money to start no business. But it is an idea. If you decide to steal it, just throw me a little money. Just throw me a little money. But otherwise, that I don't think I really have much planned for this week. I know I don't have anything planned really for today besides trick or treating. I'm not even cooking dinner. Like I said, we're ordering out Chinese. And the rest of this week, it's probably gonna just be laying around the house being lazy. I am gonna start in the next couple of weeks getting my house ready for Thanksgiving. I don't expect any family, but just in case somebody decides they want to pop up, we all got those family members that like to just pop up at the last minute. They don't call, don't send a text, a smoke signal, nothing. They just bam at your doorstep on Thanksgiving. Like, whoa, you could have called. But I've got to start pre-planning and figuring out what I want to cook and all that jazz. I don't know. I may vlog it. I don't know if that's a thing, if people vlog their Thanksgiving dinner preparation, but it's just an idea. Like, vlog little parts of me cooking and shopping for it. If me and my husband can get along, because I'm going to forewarn you right now, if I'm vlogging and it's going to be me and my husband and it involves Walmart, there may be a fight. We can never, I don't think there's ever been a time we've been in Walmart where either one of us hasn't walked out with an attitude. Walmart, I have a love-hate relationship with Walmart. And if y'all know me, y'all know I've been in jail for beating up a security guard at Walmart. I ain't even supposed to be in that motherfucker, but I still go. Because guess what? They ain't got my picture on the front door saying she can't come in here, and they're certainly not going to turn down my money. So, and they're the cheapest store out here in Boomfuck, Egypt, because clearly, if y'all didn't know, that's where I'm at. I'm just straight in the country. There's nothing major around me. The biggest store is Walmart. So, I am going to plan on doing my shopping there. Their meat is just a better quality for the price. I mean, there's a fancy, expensive grocery store around the corner called Reese's, but baby, I ain't got Reese's money for the turkey prices they be having. I mean, their turkeys may be good and it might even cluck a little bit when you go pick it up. That's how fresh it is. But who's about to pay $50 for a turkey when it's probably only going to be 4 or 5, maybe 6 of us at the most eating off of it? I'm not, it's not going to be a big house, a big dinner or a lot of guests this year. Next year, I know I do want to try like a Friendsgiving. What I really wanted to try to put together was like a crafters Thanksgiving, like not next year, maybe the year after that. But there's so much drama in the damn community. I wouldn't even know if I wanted to, one, throw the event, two, ask somebody to help me co-host the event, because for one, it has to be somebody that I know I can get along with and they can get along with me. And then on top of that, it seems like every time somebody throws an event in this community, it's always some drama somewhere involved. And y'all know me. I'm not going to do the drama. I'm just not. We're too fucking old for it. And what could you really have beef about in the diamond painting community or just in the crafting community as a whole? Like what? Is she not laying the drills the way you like? Is she crocheting faster than you do? I mean, these are questions that have that I need legitimate answers for. Like, I don't know if y'all caught my last week in chat, but Nyx Notions or Nyx Dark Sky, I don't know if y'all have heard of her, but that's her YouTube name. She did a pop-up live sometime last week solely because somebody was talking about one of her friends in the diamond painting community. And I'm thinking to myself, how old is too old to get on a live stream and clap back, as the new kids call it, clap back at somebody for somebody else? I mean, at what age are we too old to stop addressing bullies and stop giving bullies attention? Because it seems like every time somebody bullies somebody in this community or says something out of the way, everybody's all in an uproar. Oh, I don't like this person. Let's click up and this, that, and the third. We're not in high school, you know. That's what I feel. This is a crafting community. We're not teenagers. We're not first time mothers. We're not kids. So I just, you know what, it behooves me. And if you don't know what behoove means, go look it up. It's a fancy word for I don't understand. The math is not mathing because these women are older than me. Hell, some of them are older than my husband, and he's in his 50s, and there's always drama, and it's always the same YouTube channels. It's the bigger ones. It's not the smaller channels that have like 500 or 600 subscribers, or like me, only close to 150 subscribers. It's the ones that have 1,000 subscribers, 900 subscribers, 2,000 subscribers. It's the ones that are supposed to be the face of this community, and they're all always fighting, always ready to tear each other's hair out. You know, and I feel like this. Like I said in my video, Cardi B said that bitch I got condos in that bitch head. Let the condos stay in the heads. I don't understand, you know, why everything has to be addressed. If you answer to everything that somebody calls you, you're gonna be answering a lot. You're gonna be arguing all the damn time. You're never gonna stop talking. You're never gonna stop arguing, and you're always gonna have somebody that's not gonna like you. So that's my little spit on that. I just don't understand it. I don't even want to get famous in this community if that's what it comes with. I don't even want to be a famous YouTuber. Just leave me with my few little subscribers, you know, the ones that have common sense. Because the first time somebody comes to me and says, oh, well, so and so said this about you, I don't care. I don't give two hot fucks on a Saturday afternoon, because so and so is grown just like I am. If so and so had any problems with me, so and so could have came and said it to me. Um, if it's not direct, it won't be respected, and that's just it. You know, you're always going to be talked about. They talked about Jesus. You know, I don't understand it, but to each his own. Some people just don't have that self control. I would let a bitch get under my feathers, especially about me or a friend. First of all, you couldn't even reach us to get a response because we're better than that. We're adults. We don't Nobody has time for that, you know. I'm too busy trying to raise kids, boys at that. And try homeschooling 5 kids on your own. I guarantee you won't have no time for anybody's beef or anybody's drama, or to be worried about what anybody said about you. I think we're just too old, and it's almost 2023. There's a lot of stuff that we should have left in last year. We should have left years ago. We'll leave all the fighting and stuff to the kids. This is supposed to be a welcoming community. You know, it's starting to scare a few of us off. Honestly, that's why I didn't post this weekend, because I'm just like, I don't need to be a part of anybody's drama. Of course, I was going to post my whipping chat because that was what I said in my whipping chat. I said what I said. I'm not changing what I said about that. Look, and that's another thing. I hate when people say, well, you know, I don't do product reviews, or I don't take free products for reviews because the companies expect you to give a good review. The company can expect whatever they want. I'm going to give my honest opinion of what I thought of the product. That's why they sent it to you. Now, if they attack you for that, then oh well, that's on them. If you gave an honest review of their product, then that's it. Nobody should be upset about that. But just like I said, this community is so touchy feely. You know, you can't do things like that. Like you said, give an honest review without somebody or a company taking it as something negative, and they shouldn't be. If you're gonna have a business in a community like this, or any type of community, you got to have thicker skin for sure. Um, and that's why I hate when I see a lot of the YouTubers on here in our community saying, "Oh, well, I don't think I'm going to keep my YouTube channel because I'm just not getting the views I want, or somebody put a dislike on my video, or this, that, and the third. And it's just like, if you're doing this for you, if you're doing this for fun, it shouldn't matter how many likes you get, how many viewers you get, or if somebody likes your content or not. I mean, I expect all of us to, in some way want to be accepted, but it's not the top of my list, honestly. I'm doing this for fun. And if I have a company reach out to me and say, hey, can you do a product review? Of course, but it's not going to be anything sugar coated. It's not going to be lies. It's not going to be full of sugar plum fairies. Just like with the 1 day saving kit that I just had to put on hold. I've been seeing everybody that I'm subscribed to pretty much unboxing and unbagging and giving great reviews for 1 day savings, which is fine. That's their opinion of the product that they received from that company. But the product that I received from them, the drills kept popping off. And I have no problem saying that in this video and the previous videos that I've talked about it before. And I'll continue to say it if somebody brings up 1 day savings to me and says, well, how do you feel about their product? I'm going to say everything about the canvas, the drills, and everything was perfect quality, except the drills kept popping up. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to lie. And that's the bottom line. If they don't like it, oh well. That's what that's what I'm hoping they would expect us to do when reviewing a product for them, to give an honest, unfiltered opinion of the product and based solely on that person's opinion, the person that got the product. Now, if somebody goes and gets the same kit, will there be popping of the drills and things like that? I don't know. But the canvas I got, the drills were popping up, and that's just that. So if you made a review and somebody's seen it as negative, oh well. Tell them to get their panties out of a bunch. Tough tit mouse. So there's always going to be things in this life that you don't like to see or you don't like to hear, but sometimes it's got to be said, So don't feel bad, and don't ever be scared about getting attacked for something. Hell, if I get a bad kit from Diamond Art Club, I'm going to say I got a bad kit from Diamond Art Club. Do I love their products? Fuck yes. Will I continue to shop with them? Yes. But if the product is bad, the product is bad. That's just it. We're grown. I'm not gonna lie for no company, especially if they're not paying me and not sending me no free products. And even if they were paying me or sending me free products, I still wouldn't do it, because then people are gonna look at me all upside my head because, well, you're telling us this is good quality and we're buying it and spending our money, and then when we get it, it's not good quality. I'm not putting Bluntz Gemz on that. I'm not the type of person to put my brand on something and lie about it. And that, yes, Bluntz Gemz is my brand. I'm going to go get it copyrighted for some bald-headed bee tries to steal it from me. And there's a couple of sayings I'm going to get copyrighted too, like Pearl Clutcher. I'm going to be copywriting that. I'm going to be copywriting whatever. I'm going to be copywriting No Ma'am. I'm going to be copywriting a few things, because in this YouTube community, you just have to. You just have to. Because people like to take things and they won't give credit for it. Not saying that it's happened to me before or has happened to me already. I just want to make sure that it doesn't. So, and plus in the new year, but once I start expanding a little bit, I want to start making maybe t-shirts with my logo and with my sayings on them. But that's far, far, far down the line. That's not something that I'm looking forward to. Thank you, Stubby. I appreciate that. Give me a second. Bam, you've been smurfed. Thank you. And if you guys don't know who Stubby Miller is, go and check her and her girlfriend's page out. I believe it's Domo and Nini. You are a moderator now, Stubby, so you can post links if you want to drop your link to your channel. If it'll let you, I believe it will. You can. Thank you for sharing me. That's the first time I had somebody share my live stream. I appreciate that. But yeah, as far as the product reviews and these YouTube channels, yeah, I look. There's one thing about Sam. I'm not about to kiss no ass. Excuse my French, but it's not my blood. It's not how I was raised. So, no, ma'am, it's just not gonna happen. It's not. So, if you guys see me give a review on something, it's gonna be my honest, unfiltered opinion on how I feel about that product. Like, for instance, with this canvas, loving it, enjoying it, the colors, everything, the whole shebang. But this white border here that's down the side, I had to take a row of drills out because they kept popping, like they would not fit. And like I said, this is an older canvas, so maybe it has something to do with the rendering or what. I don't know. I know I took out a row of these black and everything is fine now. They all fit in just how they're supposed to. So, and I wrote that down to put in a review video. So, like I said, I'm not about to lie for anybody. I wouldn't even lie for I would lie for myself, but I'm not gonna lie for anybody else. But that's just that. I don't know. Some of the stuff I see in the crafting community just grinds my gears. Um, as far as the retreats that are being hosted, I know Diamond Art Club. There's a Diamond Art Club is trying to. One of the ladies in there on the Facebook group threw the idea of having a retreat here in my area. I'm in Oklahoma. Um, I probably won't go. Um, and I don't plan on going to the one next year, the big retreat that they do, which is the Lone Star Retreat, only simply because you're not allowed to smoke. I am a medical marijuana card user. As much as I would love to go to the retreat, those ladies are a little bit too soft spoken for me. It doesn't seem like a lot of them curse. Um, they don't look like they drink. So, thank you. Happy Halloween, Stubby. Um, so I probably won't go. And that's because I don't want to ruin the trip for anybody that has already been going or plans on going. I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Um, and I know this, when I craft, I like to smoke. And sometimes I like to have a glass of wine or a mixed drink. Like I said, that doesn't seem like the type of crowd that goes to the retreats. So maybe in the near future, I can throw or host a retreat that accepts people that are 420 friendly and who um, are social drinkers. No alcoholics by far, because I don't want any problems. But I want a retreat where we can actually kick back and it can be like a retreat. Not saying that their retreat didn't look like it was fun and they had a lot of great things. It's just, for me, socially, it just would not work for me. My anxiety would be through the roof because there's too many new people there that I don't know. Like I said, they're very soft spoken. I've watched a lot of these people that go to the retreat or participate or are sponsors. I've watched a lot of their YouTube channels. They're all very soft spoken. They don't like a lot of R-rated things, X-rated things. They don't curse. So it's going to have to be a hard pass for me. And I only made this decision after watching the Crafty Heifers live stream. I want to say it was Saturday. She did like she showed everything that they got in the retreat swag bags and things like that. And just sitting and listening to her and the other host talk, which I believe is Tammy, I was just like, yeah. Not saying that I wouldn't like these ladies. They seem like they're really sweet. Honestly, the problem is probably they're way too sweet, and I'm just not. So, um, I will continue to just watch the retreat from afar because it's just I don't honestly, I'm sorry. It just feels like it wouldn't be welcoming. Yes, they're very expensive. They're very expensive. And I'm gonna say this, some people may fucking clutch their pearls or try to come for me. honestly, I don't care if you go back and tell them what I said, because apparently I don't care if I'm saying it on live stream. But I think it's like 300 and something bucks for 3 nights. Like I said, you can't smoke, you can't drink. They will only consider your allergies to a certain extent. So if you're too allergic, or if it's something you just don't eat, you're just going to have to bring your own food. On top of having to drive, you have to room with somebody. And if you don't pick who you room with in enough time, you're just stuck rooming with whoever. Like I said, it's just expensive. It's really expensive to not be able to have the things you like to eat, do the things you like to do. I understand they have a method to their madness and what they do in their retreat. That's why I said maybe on later on down the line, I can find more like-minded people like me that are 420 friendly and are not very rich, don't have money to spend on something like that, where we could throw something smaller and more more affordable. Like for instance, um, renting an Airbnb through Verbo, where you get the whole house to yourself. Um, which means you have access to a kitchen, bathrooms, um, all the whole property basically. And it doesn't even have to be random people that you don't know. You can, get a group of women that are crafters like you that you know. Yeah, like girls that you know craft or want to try crafting, and it doesn't matter what craft it is. If you've got a friend that crochets and you diamond paint, you know, all get together and just rent an Airbnb where if people want to step outside to smoke cigarettes or partake in the 420, there's an available area to go to do that. If you want to sit out and have drinks while you diamond paint or drinks while you crochet, you can do that. If you want to curse and complain about your kids or complain about your husband or just about life as a whole, you can do that. It just seems like, I don't know. It just seems like it was going to be a lot of stuck up shit going on at that craftathon, and I just don't do the stuck up shit. I'm sorry. I can't. I was not born with a rod in my ass. My grandma and my mom cuss like a sailor. I mean, it's frowned upon when women do it, but I'm a woman that does it, and I don't need nobody whispering behind my back at the retreat saying, "Oh, she's too much for me," or "Oh, I can't handle her. She's very loud." I'd rather be around people that like my loudness and people that like to be loud like me and people that like to curse. Because I've got 5 kids. I'm sorry. Cursing, it happens. It's going to happen in my household. I cuss at my kids all the time. Um, and if you think that's a problem, then baby, you ain't the friend for me. I don't cuss. I don't call them out their names, not to their face. But of course, when they're getting on my nerves, they're little fuckers under my breath all the time, And if you're a Sally homemaker, I love my kids. My kids are the best. They don't never break shit, tear up shit, get on your nerves. Then baby, you ain't the friend for me neither. Because my kids are bad. They are little thugs, little road runners nonstop. But yes, I'm definitely thinking about that, Jen. I've gotten that's an idea because I'm already in a couple of 420 friendly diamond paint groups on YouTube. Honestly, they're really dead. I'm not gonna lie. Nobody really talks in there. I know one is based in Canada, and I think that's why. Um, and it just seems like they're not very active anymore because I believe I'm in 2 of them. But I'm thinking about starting my own and just naming it after my YouTube channel. But I don't know because I don't want to be like everybody else. It seems like everybody else on here has created a Facebook group too. And I know if I'm like everybody else, I'm tired of being invited to group after group after group. What?
I also chicken nuggets.
I don't think you have chicken nuggets, but if you give me a minute, I'll get you something.
What is it?
I don't know. I'll probably make you a cheeseburger.
I do like cheeseburgers.
All right, then you'll get a cheeseburger.
I don't want no tomatoes and no sauce. And
okay, I know you don't like tomatoes. You don't want cheese?
I like cheese.
All right, I was going to say now, you back up, hold up now. No cheese. What's a cheeseburger without cheese?
Mustard.
And you want mustard?
No.
Ketchup?
No.
Then what do you want?
No.
He doesn't know what he wants, y'all. He's just naming stuff.
No lettuce.
You like lettuce, but you don't want lettuce? Okay. So you just want a burger with cheese?
No. I like some. No like that's patty.
You just want the bread? You just want the hamburger patty?
Yeah.
You don't want any bread?
I do like bread.
Okay, well then you can't say you just want the patty.
Patty is for like SpongeBob.
No, we don't have any Krabby Patties. So
like
you want a burger with no cheese and just bread?
Yeah.
All right, that's what you should have said.
I said no cheese, Mom.
Hi, Happy Lux. I know you said no cheese. Now go play. I'll be done in a minute. I'll make your burger. Okay. He's acting crazy today, you guys. That was my little spill on the retreat and the other YouTubers and the drama in the community. I hated for my live stream to take that turn, but seeing your comment, Jen, where it's like you can't even make an honest review without being afraid that somebody's going to attack you about a particular company, that just makes my ass itch. I'm sorry. And no, my ass doesn't itch on a regular, but it itches when I hear shit like that because that's not nice. You should be allowed to voice your opinion and solely yours. It shouldn't have to be anybody else's opinion or picked opinion for you. Ain't you about a bitch Nightbot want to come in at the last stinking minute? But that's what got me, because nobody should have to be afraid of posting what they want to post on their channel and be worried about some fans. You might as well call them fans, because at this point, if they're taking up for a company that don't pay their bills, they're fans. For fans to come in and tell somebody how they should review something that they ain't paid for and it wasn't sent to them. If you want to review it how you want to review it, you go and buy it, you know. But on that note, this is probably going to be the end of my live stream because it is almost 5 after 5 my time, which means I've got to start getting ready to get the minions ready, because we'll be going out here in about an hour or so they can go do some trick-or-treating. I'm going to attempt to cover up the pieces that I didn't finish. I will not be working on this for my Whip and Chat Friday, hopefully. Hopefully I'm done with this by Friday. No guarantees, but I should just use the big sheet. These are not big enough. All right. But that's going to be all for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and comment. If you're catching the replay, don't forget to hashtag replay me. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you consider subscribing. And I'm going to say this before I leave. I don't care if it gets back to those girls about the Lone Star Retreat, because I said what I said. That's how I feel. I'm not saying that they're probably not welcoming ladies and the retreat wouldn't be fun. It just seems like it wouldn't be fun for, I don't want to use the word normal because that seems mean. I'm not going to use the word normal because that sounds mean. I'll just say for 420 friendly people, or people like me that like to craft and smoke or craft and have a sip. Just doesn't seem like that retreat would be very friendly towards my type of people, but whatever. When you're not welcome somewhere, you make your own welcome party. That's what I was told growing up. But that is all I have for you guys today. Like I said, happy Monday, happy Halloween. I hope you guys had a wonderful Monday. I hope you have a wonderful week. Next video, I believe I have coming up will be Thursday. I'm not doing the time lapse Thursdays anymore for right now. I am going to start my hashtag support small business 2023. I'm going to start it a little early and just start talking about a few small businesses that I personally know of. Have I purchased from these places? Not yet. Some I have, some I haven't yet. I do plan on it. I'm not going to tell you the one that I'm going to be talking about because I don't want her to know. I want it to be kind of a surprise. Um, but that will start to be my Thursdays. Besides my whipping chats, which are on Fridays, and storytime Saturdays, I have no idea what it's going to be this week. But if I come up with something good, I will let y'all know. If you do plan on taking your kids out trick or treating tonight, or if you plan on trick or treating yourself, be careful, have fun. I hope the kids get lots of candy. I'm going to leave you guys with what I always leave you with, which is please be kind or be quiet. And if you can't be quiet, at least keep it real. I will catch you guys next Monday, same time. Hopefully, I get the camera thing worked out. Bye.